sneaking up on us a little bit at a time, you know, a little bit with the health care, you know, a little bit with taking over the banks, insurance companies, auto companies, and so on. A little here and a little there, we're going to lose all our freedoms.
I'm a Democrat. I was an Obama delegate. I'm no longer Obama supporter because he's not doing the will of the people. He's trying to make us modern-day slaves, in my opinion, and I don't want to go there. And if I have to crawl, that's what I'm going to do, but we're going to have victory in the end because we're going to take back our country.
This is amazing. This is America. This is what America is. What these people, the message these people have brought here is phenomenal, and I want to be a part of it. I want to tell Congress what they need to do, help bring this country back to the republic that our forefathers gave us, and stop this nonsense they've started.
I am an ordinary American that has decided enough is enough, and that we need to fight for our Constitution. We are the ones that put our elected officials into office, and we are the ones that can take them out.
So is it the culmination, or is it just the beginning, Greta? I mean, that's what the majority of people there said. This is the beginning of something big, and, you know, I think it was a great honor to go do this for Fox and to cover it, because it seems to be a political movement, but a lot is being said about what drives it and who is turning out, and I think you had a little bit of everybody.
Oh, I'm a little curious about a few things. Number one, in my prior life as a lawyer, I used to represent protesters, which was always interesting here in Washington. I loved it when people were exercising their freedom of speech. Any protesters arrested run into any sort of mess with the law at all?
Well, that's fascinating. You know, there was a lot made at the numbers that turned out. And the Park Police authorities don't give estimates of crowds. But I did talk to the Park Police today, and they said, here's a number I'll give you, 0 arrests on Saturday. Now, we saw protesters that supported the president and supported the health care initiative, which was a big catalyst. It was a big part of this. Take away health care and you would have had it.
But let me just say about the arrests is that the police here in Washington, they're so experienced, and they're pretty flexible about protesters. I mean, if you're going to protest any place, Washington's not a bad place because you got the most experienced police officers, and they've seen a lot of this.
Well, that's true, and I'm the first to tip my hat to those guys, and I covered a lot of the anti-war protests for Fox. But, you know, for an angry mob, there were no angry folks getting arrested.
All right, find out where people are from. Can you give me a list of towns? I mean, how far people come for this?
People came from across the country. I met one guy that came from Australia, apparently seeing
well, that's a little bit beyond across the country.
Yeah.
What was he doing?
Well, he was a recent transplant to Indiana, and said he just got caught up in the whole thing. But the most fascinating part, and the most interesting thing of where this thing goes, and that's the question, where does it go? We found the independents, and reporting for you, independents who said, I voted for President Obama, or I've always been independent, and now I'm upset. If that continues, if that really is a big part of this, then the White House is going to have to pay attention, as will Congress, despite David Axelrod saying, it's not indicative of the mood.
Well, that'll just get people fired up if he dismisses them. Griff, thank you.